Are you approaching retirement, already enjoying it, or an investor meticulously planning your future? You've likely asked the million-dollar question: how much can I truly spend each year without running out of money? This isn't just a financial query. It's a deeply personal one, touching on your dreams, your security, and your peace of mind. Today, we're going to demystify this complex topic, offering you a clear, calm, and empowering framework to make confident spending decisions throughout your retirement journey. This video is your guide to understanding one of retirement's most critical financial puzzles. We'll explore why a simple, single, safe spending number is an illusion and how embracing a more adaptive approach can transform your financial outlook. Our goal is to equip you with the knowledge to navigate your retirement finances with greater clarity and less stress. This journey is specifically designed for investors, pre-retirees, and current retirees who are committed to responsible spending. If you've felt overwhelmed by conflicting advice or the sheer uncertainty of retirement finances, you're in the right place. We aim to replace that uncertainty with a practical, reassuring understanding of how retirement spending truly works. What this video will provide is a robust framework for thinking about your money in retirement. You'll gain insights into personal finance principles that empower you to make informed choices. We'll help you understand the dynamics of investment strategy in retirement and how it impacts your spending capacity. What this video will not offer is a magic number or a simplistic shortcut. We won't tell you precisely what you should spend, because that answer is unique to you. Instead, we'll empower you with the tools and perspective to discover your own sustainable spending path, fostering a sense of calm and control over your financial future. It's entirely natural to crave a straightforward rule for retirement spending. Throughout our working lives, financial structures often feel predictable and reassuring. Our income arrives regularly, and our spending typically aligns with the rhythm of paychecks and established budgets. This creates a sense of order and control. This ingrained desire for simplicity carries over into our retirement planning. We seek a clear benchmark, a definitive percentage, or a fixed dollar amount that promises security. The idea of a 4% rule or a specific annual budget offers a comforting illusion of certainty in an otherwise complex landscape. These simple rules, while well-intentioned, are often incomplete. They attempt to distill the vast complexities of personal finance and investment strategy into a single, easily digestible figure. While they can serve as a starting point for discussion, relying solely on them can lead to a false sense of security or, conversely, unnecessary anxiety. The truth is, retirement spending doesn't conform to such rigid simplicity. It's a dynamic process influenced by a multitude of factors that evolve over time. Understanding this fundamental difference is the first step toward a more realistic and ultimately more empowering approach to your retirement finances. Retirement spending stands apart from working life budgeting because it's intrinsically linked to variables that are impossible to predict with absolute certainty. These uncertainties are not flaws in your planning. They are inherent characteristics of long-term financial management. Embracing this reality is key to a calm and effective strategy. Consider your longevity. How long will you live? This is perhaps the most significant unknown, directly impacting the duration your savings need to last. While actuarial tables provide averages, your individual lifespan remains a mystery, making precise, fixed spending calculations challenging. This uncertainty underscores the need for flexibility in your financial plan. Market behavior is another critical, unpredictable factor. Your investment strategy in retirement will be exposed to the ebb and flow of global markets. Bull markets can boost your portfolio, while bear markets can significantly impact its value. These fluctuations mean that a fixed spending rate might be sustainable in some years, but detrimental in others. Your health can also change unexpectedly, bringing unforeseen expenses. While health insurance helps, out-of-pocket costs for medical care, prescriptions, or long-term care can be substantial. Planning for these potential costs requires a flexible budget and a robust emergency fund, rather than a rigid spending number. Finally, your priorities and lifestyle may evolve throughout retirement. Early retirement might involve more travel and active pursuits, while later years might shift towards more home-based activities or different forms of leisure. Your spending needs will naturally adapt to these changing preferences, making a static budget impractical. Because these factors are inherently uncertain, retirement spending cannot be solved with mathematical precision alone. It's not about finding a single, perfect answer, but rather about developing an adaptive framework. This understanding reduces pressure, as you realize that uncertainty is an expected part of the journey, not a sign of planning failure. The word safe carries a powerful connotation of absolute certainty and freedom from risk. In the context of retirement spending, however, this term can be misleading and even counterproductive. Retirement is not about eliminating uncertainty, it's about skillfully managing it. When we ask, "How much can I safely spend?" we're often seeking a guarantee that simply doesn't exist in the real world of personal finance. This quest for an impossible certainty can lead to anxiety and paralysis, as no advisor can truthfully provide such an ironclad promise. It sets an unrealistic expectation for your financial plan. A more empowering and practical question to ask is, how flexible can my spending be over time? This reframes the challenge from seeking an elusive fixed point to embracing adaptability. Flexibility becomes your most powerful tool in navigating the unpredictable landscape of retirement. When your spending plan incorporates flexibility, it gains resilience. Market downturns, for instance, become less catastrophic because you have the capacity to adjust your discretionary spending temporarily. Early financial missteps or unforeseen expenses can be corrected without derailing your entire plan, fostering a sense of calm and control. This adaptive approach is why two retirees with identical savings balances can have vastly different experiences. The one who embraces flexibility, understanding that adjustments are part of the process, will likely experience less stress and greater financial longevity. Their investment strategy is designed to support this dynamic approach. A far calmer and more realistic way to approach retirement spending is to view it as a dynamic range, rather than a rigid, fixed amount. This perspective acknowledges the inherent uncertainties of retirement while providing clear boundaries for your financial decisions. It's a practical application of personal finance principles. This spending range typically encompasses several tiers. At the base, you have your essential spending, covering non-negotiable needs like housing, food, utilities, and healthcare. This forms the bedrock of your budget and represents the minimum required for your well-being. It's the spending you aim to protect at all costs. Above essentials, you'll find discretionary spending. This includes items like travel, hobbies, dining out, and gifts. This is where your flexibility truly comes into play. In challenging financial periods, these expenses can be reduced or postponed, providing a crucial buffer for your overall financial health. Further up the scale is comfortable spending, which represents your ideal lifestyle without being extravagant. This is the level you aim for in most years, allowing for a fulfilling retirement. Finally, there might be aspirational spending, for those big dreams or unexpected opportunities that arise when your portfolio is performing exceptionally well. Within this framework, spending decisions become less about a binary, right or wrong, and more about intelligent adjustments within your established boundaries. This empowers retirees to spend with confidence, knowing they have a plan for various scenarios. It allows for proactive adjustments when market conditions change or personal needs evolve, avoiding constant second-guessing and anxiety. Many pre-retirees and retirees experience significant anxiety because they mistakenly believe there's one correct answer to the spending question. This belief often leads to the fear that choosing incorrectly means financial failure, or that a mistake in their initial plan cannot be undone. This rigid mindset is a major source of stress. Understanding that retirement spending is an ongoing process, not a one-time, irreversible decision, fundamentally changes this perspective. It shifts the focus from seeking perfection to embracing adaptability. This realization is incredibly empowering and reassuring for investors and retirees alike. Confidence in your financial plan often builds gradually over time. As you live through your retirement, you'll observe spending patterns, gain experience with market fluctuations, and see how your initial assumptions hold up. This real-world experience helps to shrink the perceived uncertainty, making your financial future feel more manageable. The goal of retirement planning is not to achieve an impossible state of perfection. Instead, it's about cultivating adaptability. It's about having a robust investment strategy that can weather storms and a personal finance plan that can flex with life's changes. This adaptive mindset is your greatest asset for a calm and secure retirement. Embracing this dynamic view allows you to approach your finances with a sense of calm control. You're not striving for an unattainable ideal, but rather building a resilient system. This understanding empowers you to make informed decisions, knowing that you have the capacity to adjust and thrive, regardless of what the future holds. Understanding retirement spending as a flexible range, rather than a fixed number, has profound practical implications for your financial decisions. It liberates you from the tyranny of rigid rules and empowers you to make calmer, more thoughtful adjustments as life unfolds. This approach is central to effective retirement planning and personal finance. This perspective helps you avoid blindly adhering to generalized rules that may not fit your unique circumstances. Instead, you're encouraged to respond thoughtfully and strategically to changes in market performance, personal health, or evolving priorities. Your investment strategy becomes a living, breathing component of your overall plan, not a static blueprint. It also sheds light on why financial advice often sounds conflicting. Different advisors may be operating under different assumptions about flexibility, risk tolerance, and personal priorities. What works for one retiree with a high tolerance for market volatility and a desire for aggressive growth might be entirely unsuitable for another seeking maximum stability. Ultimately, your spending decisions must be tailored to your individual context. This includes your specific financial resources, your personal risk tolerance, your health outlook, and your desired lifestyle. There is no one-size-fits-all answer, and recognizing this empowers you to seek advice and build a plan that truly resonates with your unique situation. By embracing this adaptive mindset, you gain a powerful tool for navigating the complexities of retirement. You move beyond anxiety and into a space of informed decision-making, where you are the architect of your own financial well-being. This is the essence of empowering personal finance in retirement. Let's revisit that fundamental question: how much can you safely spend in retirement? You now understand that there isn't a single, universally safe number. Retirement is inherently uncertain, and therefore, your spending strategy must be flexible and adaptive to truly work well. You've learned that viewing spending as a dynamic range, rather than a fixed amount, provides a more realistic and less stressful framework. This approach allows for essential needs to be met while providing the flexibility to adjust discretionary spending based on market conditions and personal circumstances. This is a cornerstone of sound retirement planning and investment strategy. This clarity alone can make your retirement journey feel significantly more manageable and less daunting. It empowers you to move forward with confidence, knowing you have a practical, reassuring approach to your financial future. You are now equipped to make better, calmer spending decisions, fostering true financial peace of mind. Please like this video if you have enjoyed it. Every one of your likes truly encourages us to continue creating helpful content. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day.